This whole episode was nothing but flashback. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And then this is Sellavin of Naruto Shippuden episode 386. I'm always watching. Hey, this whole episode was basically about Obito. After reeling from hearing from Naruto's words, like Obito's life from his perspective. Like what he went through all the hardships, all the difficulty. Like this guy he was really a nice guy before he became the monster we all know. And he was the Naruto type. He wanted to become Hokage. He wanted to become strong. He wanted to be a better shinobi. But this whole episode was this whole episode was about Obito. Like he tried his hardest to be but he was always so late. And he was the happy-go-lucky kid. And he wanted to become great, but he was just he was just goofy. He tried his best. That's in more than one way. Like, trying his best. Even after he failed, for example, after he failed, when she first became Chunin, he trained for until the next exam just so he can become stronger, and then passed. And then you have Rin. Like even though he tried his best, and it's always Rin that gives him words of encouragement, saying, "I'm always watching you," and that was the one thing that kept him motivated all that time. Like Rin, and especially his dream of becoming Hokage. They promised that he will become Hokage, and it was Rin who helped supported him, and she was literally his pillar to the world, and that all crashing down after she died. So, you gotta give credit where credit is due, and I give this a lot of credit for especially what's happening. Like, even though it's just, story-wise, it's just filler, but you all get the point. And Obito he kept messing, even though despite him messing up, he never stopped trying to become better. He tried his best. Yes, and all the realization of, Kakashi, Obito, and Rin is like how Sakura, Sasuke, and Naruto went through during the Chunin exam. The only difference between Naruto and Obito is that Naruto passed his exam and by a fluke. But you get my point. And the only one who became Chunin was Shikamaru. We'll sort the details out later. But you all get my point. And I think this whole chapter itself was about how people, they tried their hardest. They tried their best. Yes. And Obito, he tried, but his hardest, even harder and harder. Even when he got injured and down on his luck, it was hard for him to pick himself back up. But it was Rin who gave him the words of encouragement. She even wrote on a note, when he was freaking out during the Chunin exams, and when he was writing on paper, that she will always watch him. He's watching it, so I gotta give credit where credit is due, and I give this a lot of credit. I'm sorry, but Obito, he's trying his best. Yes, but we all know about the story already, so we don't have to believe that. In fact, we saw part of the story. They just added. I know it's even though it's supposed to be part of the story. This was a filler episode. Filler in the middle of the story, but they're just dragging out the story. Especially we know that the manga for Naruto has recently ended its final chapter last week. The final chapters were published last week. If you are a manga reader, then you understand. You aren't, well, and you're just watching the anime, well, then sorry to spoil you for you, but you should go watch their anime website called Anime Panda, Anime Hits. Manga Hits, Manga Panda. They will show you the way to watching. If you want to read the chapters, you can go online. I kind of like this episode, but we all know the story already. To just try to give this, a little more. I just wish, but we all know the story. Obito was happy. He was a kid until his life went upside down and down the toilet. So, we all get this point already. So I'm not going to say much, but this was a filler episode. So, so you all get my point. Give credit where credit is due, and I give this a lot of credit. Also, I gotta mention to anybody and everyone who is a Naruto fan out there. Remember, Naruto the last is still yet to come out, and Kishimoto is cutting up a third spin-off series He's a mini manga arc of Naruto that's gonna come out in spring. Most people are wondering what this. It's probably gonna be about the children, the children of the Hidden Leaf, like what life is gonna be for them. We all know the truth that how most people. And Kishimoto said himself in a recent interview, "You can go on for Neverworld for this." Like he's good at making action, but not at romances. So you can explain if you guys read the. It explains why if you guys read the manga, then you guys know what I'm talking about. Those you haven't, So Kishimoto, he tries his best, but give him a break once in a while. Especially, I also want to vent out my outrage. It's the last week at some dumb, idiotic group who wanted to ban Naruto from North America because Kishimoto hooked Naruto up with the wrong character. I'm like, he picked Hinata over. I'm like, come on. I mean, it was a happy ending, but the proof is, you got a bitch because he picked the character that actually wanted him. It's the that did not wanted him. So, that's a bunch of bull. Look at Sionji 7, then James for Neverworld. Their outrage is probably bigger than mine. These guys are the pros. So, so that was total nonsense and a bunch of bull. So, like, you would hate the show now. Hell, one guy even had 200 likes on his Facebook line because to kill Kishimoto for making this ending happen. I'm like, you're joking, right? Hell, they even harassed his assistant. Like, his assistant knew nothing about the ending. So top secret. If she knew anything at all on the ending, she wasn't inclined to tell anybody. She worked for Kishimoto. Kishimoto. They will harass her for nothing. That was total nonsense. I'm like, somebody tell these people to shut the hell up, because this is just a bunch of nonsense and a bunch of bull. Because trust me, that makes me sick. Maname, I owe my friend Maname for his link. Hey, Maname, you are the dude. So, and talk a little louder in your videos, but you are the best at what you are. Don't give up, and I owe you for spreading that out, dude. And I also spread your videos to a bunch of friends. Good luck. And also, pain in the ass to anybody who literally thought that was cool. So that's stupid, because why would you hate the show now just because the wrong character? That's a bunch of nonsense. And so, yeah, that's bull. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Also, I also set up a Twitter account, so if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, just write my YouTube name on Twitter, and you can follow me anywhere. Alright, so, yeah. So, hope you enjoyed the next one. This is Sellavin, review of Naruto Shippuden, episode 386. And I'm always watching, mostly filler. Those idiot Naruto fans that want to ban Naruto and kill Kishimoto and everybody, very stupid, and Twitter. So, that's all I got to say. Bye.